Now, boys, what's going on? Yorkie here, and today we're going to be kicking off this episode by taking a look at R9. I mean, Richarlison, who has in 7 appearances, 6 goals. Absolutely beasting and feasting right now since Harry Kane's injury with his broken toe, which hopefully will be mended pretty soon. How much longer is he out for? We can't look on the stats. 6 weeks. So there's going to be a big question. Do we drop Richarlison as soon as Harry Kane comes back with the form he's in? I'm not sure we can do that. This man has been unreal at the moment, and long may it continue. Now, we've got a big episode coming up this time around, guys. We've got a lot of games to get through as we push through the month of October. Wolves, Newcastle, Southampton, Marseille in the Champions League. Massive game, that one. But we are going to kick things off here against Leeds United. My Leeds United. And hopefully we can get a decent result. Before we do that, if you are new to the channel and you haven't already smashed that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Our goal for FIFA 23 is to hit 10k. I mean, we hit 5k in FIFA 22. If we could do another 5k in FIFA 23, I mean, that'd be great for everybody involved. There are a few suggestions as well to change formation. I'm not so sure yet. I think we're going to stick with what we've got at the moment. It's not going too badly, but we are open to swapping it around so that it is more of 3 at the back with 2 wingers. Basically, what we played a lot, it would introduce us using a cam. And if we do plan on signing James Maddison in one of the windows, whether it be this one or next year, we could do with having a cam position in this formation, because I just don't think he'll cut the mustard on right wing with the way that we play. I think this first game here against Leeds as well, I'm not going to play the entire game. I'm just going to play the moments again, because I'm really enjoying just playing the moments. We're going to bring in Lucas Moura here. We've got Romero, Dyer, Davis. 50-50 now on whether we sell Sanchez. I think that's one of the moves we make. That's one of the players we put up for sale. I'm going to give Sessegnon the start. Also, in centre midfield, we're going to play Oliver Skip today. I'm going to keep giving him as many opportunities as possible. I see Oliver Skip as that central midfielder there of the future. Aside from that, I can't start Scarlett in this one. I want to give him game time. I think he's going to have to be in the cups and off the bench. The fact that we did bring him back does mean we could do with giving him a little bit of game time to not hinder his development, but there's only so much I can do. You know what? We'll give Langley a game today as well on loan. If we don't give him any football, they will complain and we'll lose him. And considering I'm now planning on selling Sanchez, we could do with giving him a few games. That's the Leeds United lineup. Bamford, Rodrigo, Adams, Rocker, Somerville. They're starting Somerville. Okay, very interesting, given the number 7 shirt this season. Who wants me to do Leeds United as a career mode as well at some point? It's been suggested a few times. I might be open to doing that this year. Well, 13 minutes into this one. Still 0-0. We are on the attack here with Heung-min Son. What options am I going to have? I thought I had Richarlison. I did. Very bad touch. 24 minutes in now. Still 0-0. Let's keep it that way, but I wouldn't mind a goal. Is Heung-min Son going to be in over the top there? He's not. That's fantastic. He is. Oh my God, Son. Sonaldo. Oh, what a save for Meslier. A player that you guys really want me to bring in. 38 minutes in. Now we're going to have another opportunity. What kind of opportunity is this going to be? Can I thread the ball through there? I can. Lucas Moura there out wide. Richarlison in the centre. Will he reach it? He won't. That is great defending. I think it was Llorente. 83rd minute. And we have genuinely liked to leave stuff late. Heung-min Son played through. Heung-min Son still. He's knackered, though. We haven't made any subs. Richarlison, give that to Moura. Oh, what a save again from the keeper. And we won't manage to take any points against Leeds United. It's going to be 0-0. Tough game. We had some good opportunities, just couldn't quite find the back of the net. I think over time as well, we're just going to get better and better at playing those moments. Wolves up next. On 9 points. Let's pick the starting 11. The big news from this starting 11 is that Scarlett starts. We have Marseille in the Champions League next. That is a huge game for us. We need another victory in the Champions League. So I've rotated a little bit. This is a strong lineup from Wolves. This will not be an easy game. They're a very good side, but I do believe in this team that we can get 3 points. Raul Jimenez has got 3 goals in his last 3 games. Spotting the headband there. And we aren't playing our superstar striker. This is a massive game for Scarlett. I have to give him these opportunities, obviously, in order for him to improve, in order for him to get that game time, for him to push himself to the next level. So we're going to go for it, but we might miss Richarlison. He is on the bench. Might need to be called upon. Absolutely chucking it down. And again, I'm still learning defending here on FIFA, so be prepared for that. Can I win that header? I can't. That's actually really good football. Semedo. How has that happened? He slipped in the rain. Oh, Semedo. 1-0. What a save, Lloris. Basuma can clear it. Scarlett holds that up brilliantly. I'm going to go out wide there to Kuluchefski. This might work out. Spence. What is that pass? Spence is not very good at passing the football, as was evident there, because Scarlett was in such a good position. I feel like the passing stat this year is actually important. In years gone by, that passing stat has meant absolutely nothing. We can't block it. And there we go. Wolves do manage to make it 1-0. Sluggish start from Tottenham. But we've been good so far at coming back. And player movement, animation-wise, is very different this year. So getting used to that is what we're going to put that one down to. Is that a ball through there to Kuluchefski? It's a dangerous ball through, and Kuluchefski is back at it again. We've made him a permanent now, as requested. And he is going to make it 1-1 here against Wolves. Massive moment for him. Good football. Well won back. Poor mistake from Kilman. Well, we do have someone on the bench who's very familiar at this stage of winning games for us. Perisic. Brian Hill. Scarlett. Kuluchefski for another. Kuluchefski for another. That'll be 2 for him. Having a very good season now since he's fully signed for the team is Mr. Kuluchefski. And 2-1 Tottenham. I feel like we've been the better team. Thoroughly deserve it. An assist for Scarlett. Big for him. Really good play, though. Just cut them wide open. Great ball over to Adama. And I'm questioning now maybe if I should have started Sessegnon just for the pure pace advantage. Perisic has struggled here so far against Adama Traore. That's a good play again. Mateus. Well in Perisic there, though. Just as I was saying, maybe I should have started our other left wing back. Perisic pulls that out the bag. He has gone down 2 overall already, though, as Perisic, which is just sign of FIFA's, aggression with some players. Basuma, put a top there to Scarlett. Well taken. Scarlett to give us a healthier lead. Still waiting on that first goal. The Wolves must not like what they see, because Podence comes off. Guedes is coming on, one of their new signings. I think he's one of the highest rated players at Wolves, I imagine. He'll have held still quite a high rating from last year. I think he was like 82 or something last year. It wouldn't surprise me if he was similar-ish at least. Find Scarlett. Oh, it was good footwork for a brief second. I tried to do too much with it. Oh, that's great play. Guedes is in. It's an open net. Nobody reacted quick enough. And it's an open goal for Pedro Neto. Again, maybe tried a little bit too much for us to be caught out. It's a great initial save, but nobody reacts to it. We find ourselves conceding. Again, it's very difficult to keep clean sheets at the moment on FIFA for me. Is it time for Richarlison? We might have missed a bit of a spark up top. Scarlett, still work to be done for him, without a shadow of a doubt. Adama Traore with the shot. Oh, that weren't miles wide. Spence. Inside then to Kuluchefski. He's on a hat-trick. Kuluchefski, what a save from Jose Sarr. Making a couple of subs. We're bringing on Son and Richarlison to try and win this game for us. If Basuma wins this back, Heung-min Son make the run. Heung-min Son make the run. He has done. Son over. Richarlison to win the game. Richarlison comes on, and with moments of being on the pitch, it is 3-2 Tottenham. Basuma did brilliantly in that position. He's so good in the centre of the park. Heung-min Son, of course, was fantastic as well there to provide the pass over. I think he took a cheeky deflection here on its way over, but Richarlison controls it and fires it home on the volley. That's great control. We've got the goal we needed. Can we hold on now? These games have been very high scoring. I think that will change as soon as I figure out how to defend. Oh, that's great play. Guedes. Oh, that's great play. Jimenez. Oh, fantastic. Straight down our throats. Nobody reacts. And just like that, it's 3-3. Suma. I'm going to try and play that one in. Is this the winner? It might just be, surely. There is no minutes left. Bentancur has not been on the pitch long, but he's going to make it 4-3. We keep having these thrillers, but we'll take it. A win is a win. 3 points is 3 points. And that should be 3 points to Tottenham Hotspur. I haven't seen too much of Rodrigo Bentancur. 2 goals in 8 matches. I'll take that one. And as Wolves kick off, the full-time whistle is blown. And that will be a 4-3 victory. Are these games being too high scoring? We've had this issue before. Are they being too high scoring? Let me know how you guys are getting on with it. But they do feel like they may be that way, that they are pretty high scoring at the moment. I hope they just tweak how your own AI react defensively, because at the moment, they just don't do anything. They just basically stand still. Well, this is nice to see. Heung-min Son is the assist leader in the Premiership. 8 matches, 5 assists. Got another assist in that game as well. That ball over to Richarlison. Only 1 goal this season, which is a little bit of a shame. I'd like to see more goal output from him, but if he's going to keep providing the assists, no issue. Massive game now in the Velodrome. This one is a very big game, and that is exactly why we rested players. Kuluchefski seems like he's fit and ready to go. Mero is 84 rated now. Eric Dyer's gone up as well. So I think this will be the back line. I'll bring in Sanchez. I'm going to play Lenglet. I've been quite happy with him. I'm going to play Sessegnon maybe for the pace. No, we'll play Perisic. I want to get Sessegnon more game time. Højbjerg, that's a big question, lads. I'm just not sold on him. I'd rather play other players ahead of him. We will give Højbjerg this game, but I just would rather play other players ahead of him. What a stadium this is, by the way. Architect Yorkie is back. I do like looking at the stadiums that are in FIFA. I did it a lot in FIFA 22. I'm probably going to do it a lot here in FIFA 23. But what a stadium. They've got Dimitri Payet as well. Which Suarez have they got up top? Surely it's not Luis. No, it's not. It is Luis Suarez, but not the Luis Suarez. This guy grows really well, though. I don't know if he's a permanent player there at this stage, but he grows very well. They've got Alexis Sanchez as well. Remember when Amin Harit used to be like, he was a beast. Like, he really turned good. Cengiz Under. This won't be easy, but certainly should be a game that, for this Tottenham side, we're looking at to get 3 points. Now, Tottenham in real life haven't actually played Marseille yet. So it is down to us, or at least I don't think they've played Marseille yet. It's down to us to have a good performance here. Heung-min Son, they're trying to play the ball in. We will put them on the pressure. We will try and score as many goals as possible. Son into Richarlison. Not a bad touch. Didn't work out perfectly for him, but he's going to go to Højbjerg, who likes to hit them. And, well, he's typical, innit? I've been saying I'm not sold on Højbjerg. Maybe we sell him. And he goes through and he makes it 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur here in the Champions League against Marseille. So, more for me. I think the options we have at the moment, turn it down to 4 minutes and we'll see less goals for sure. Or just deal with the fact there's going to be a ton of goals. Because I feel like while we're at this, there probably is going to be a ton of goals. Great finish. Really good finish. What they can do from the corner. They're going to go short. There's just some teams that are just programmed to go short. And usually, it doesn't cause me too many issues. Forced another good save, though. Frantic opening 10 minutes. This time, they're not going to go short. So, again, more full me. Richarlison win that. Kolasinac, Joe would have saved, get it off the line. And we get away with it in the end. Richarlison can bring the ball forward. Does he have friends with him? He does not. Great ball roll, though. And they've run into each other there. And, hey, maybe should have gone for the one over the top. We've got to remember that Richarlison can happily play out wide. So, it's been mentioned, actually, to play him out. What a ball to Richarlison. Oh, it's 2-0. Well, that was fantastic. I didn't see that one come in. And just as we looked like we were on the brink of conceding, we managed to bag ourselves a goal. It's Richarlison. Okay, again, chicken dance. Get used to it. This just worked. I mean, I thought that was going to Richarlison. How he's pulled that pass off, that Kuluchefski, how he's pulled that pass off is pretty magical. Not going to slow down in front of goal, is he, Richarlison? He's going to force my hand when Harry Kane comes back. I can feel it. I just don't know how I drop him. He's been so good. How do you drop a player that has been as good as he has? I know it's Harry Kane, though. If it's not Harry Kane, there's no way Richarlison gets dropped. A couple of ex-Arsenal players here, haven't they? Marseille and Alexis Sanchez and Doozy, which they'll want to get a bit of revenge on us. Under, great ball in. Dimitri Payet will make it 2-1. Just like that. Goals galore, as per usual. 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in football. That's why it's called that. Now we need another cushion. Right there, fans Kuluchefski. Benton Curry's in there. Oh, it's found Richarlison, surely. Yeah, easy, just like that. It's going to be 3-2 Tottenham. 3-1 Tottenham. Where have I given them the extra goal from? Richarlison. Oh, honestly, this guy at the moment, he needs to be on every thumbnail at this stage. He has been fantastic. This is great movement, great play. A little bit of a mistake from Marseille, wide open. This is Sanchez. Oh, we didn't cut it out. Luis Suarez. I think that was a good time tackle. I'm not so sure. The controller vibrated as if it was going to be a foul. And that's a good shot and a great save from Lloris. Going to unleash Son. Heung-min Son now. Very good runner with the ball. Son. Oh, that's a beautiful pass to Richarlison. It's hat-trick territory for Richarlison. It's hat-trick territory for Richarlison. 4-1 Tottenham going into the half. I think coming into the second half, we can now make some changes that will make my life easier. Beautiful finish. Richarlison off, Perisic off. We're going to bring on Sessegnon, and we're also going to bring on Scarlett. Give him the opportunity. I just feel like at 4-1, you've got to be very bad to throw that away, aren't we? Son now. He's going to have Sessegnon. He will cut that inside, knowing that he's going to have Son running onto this. Heung-min Son now. Great solo run from Heung-min Son. Oh, great save. Probably should have passed that one across, but I wanted to give Son a magical moment, so I didn't. Okay? Don't hate me. Oh, what a goal! Romero, we scored our first corner. I'm okay. 5-1 Tottenham. Romero makes it 5-1. What a corner. That's another assist for Son as well. There's still quite a bit of time left in this one for more punishment for Marseille. I feel sorry for the Marseille fans at the moment. When it went 1-1, they'll probably be thinking to themselves, oh, we've got a really good chance in this game. But in the end, it's just fallen apart. They've given the ball away again. They've got a little bit... Ooh, that were a bit reckless, but it's actually a really good tackle. Bentancur's going to come up with it. Heung-min Son tries to pop that one over. I'll take the free kick. Right, we've scored our first corner. I firmly believe it is time to score our first free kick here with Heung-min Son. Let's see what happens. Over the wall and way past the post. I think we've punished them enough. We're actually just going to jump to result here at 5-1. I feel like it makes sense. And in the future... Oh, they managed to get another goal with Veretout. And Scarlett scored for us. Devastated that we missed that. But Scarlett gets his first goal for Tottenham Hotspur. We're going to change it to 4 minutes. There's too many goals going on in these games. We like a little bit of realism here. You know, I like a little bit of realism when we're doing these career mode. New Lenglet's appearances. We're going to make Barcelona unhappy. And I don't want them to recall him. So we need to give him enough games. So Moneybags Newcastle up next. This is going to be the starting 11. It should be no surprise. Newcastle have a very strong team. And I'm going to choose this as the game to play as well. So that will be the 3 games played in this episode. I just want to take on Newcastle. See how they get on now with the majority of these new signings that they've got. Our starting 11 is as strong as possible. Lenglet does start. Tanganga does start as well in the back line. And I've given Sessegnon a start as well as Lucas Moura. It'll be interesting now to see what kind of scorelines we get, that we've changed it to 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes might be the sweet spot on this year's game. I think we even swapped to 4 minutes at some point in last year's game because 5 minutes was too many goals. I think we've had this issue before. This is not our first rodeo with this. And Maximum giving the ball away there. Okay, we'll take that. Go on then, Richarlison. This is a good opportunity because they're really distracted with Son. Richarlison, I mean, the man can't miss at the minute. He really can't. Richarlison is in extreme form. The best form we've seen. I think this could be the best form I've seen on a FIFA that we've done on the channel. Like, Richarlison just is bagging at the minute. And I'm loving it. I'm loving this story arc of R9. I can't wait for your guys' feedback to see what we do about Harry Kane. He's about 4 weeks out at the moment from coming back. And 6 goals in 8 matches now, but he is in supreme form. He keeps getting in over the top so easily. It's just comfortable for us right now to play that ball. Richarlison now, great footwork. Out to Ibasuma, going for the finesse. So I mentioned about finesses. I just don't think they're that strong this year. I really don't. That might change again. We haven't had a patch yet. We're not at full release yet either. I imagine the first patch is going to be at full release. Go on, Lucas Moura. Why not? Why not show him what you can do? Emerson Royale. Lucas. Wanted to get that over to Son. I want to get Son more involved in the games. He does have a big impact. That's why he's top assist, but want him more involved. That's a great ball out from St. Maximum. That's a good ball in. And Lloris will collect that nicely. And you know what we're going to do right now is try and break quickly. Might have been a mistake. If they hadn't have paid all that money and have such a huge bank account now, I think St. Maximum would be someone we'd go for. Ibasuma out wide. Well, we've got bodies in there. Heung-min Son on his spectacularness. Bentancur really starting to prove to be probably the most elite passer. Go on then, Son. I spotted you. That's just not the ball I wanted from you, Lucas Moura, lad. Ibasuma. You'll find Richarlison. From that shot, distance, Darlow holds it. Well, some of the passing we're seeing now from Newcastle is just worrying if you're in Newcastle. Oh, Richarlison, that's beautiful. Heung-min Son will make it 2-0 Tottenham, and we are tearing apart Newcastle here. We might start have to question the up to ultimate. Again, I've not touched sliders yet, and I'm someone who likes to play around with sliders. I just wanted to get so much content out as quickly as possible this year because I got 2 weeks off work, so content will slow down when I go back to work. It won't stop, but it'll slow down, and it won't be as slow as it was at the end of FIFA 22. I just kind of lost motivation for FIFA 22, if I'm being 100% honest, but it will slow down a little bit. So I don't want to sit and spend days now when I'm on holiday just like playing games to tweak sliders. But I will mess around with them at some point. We might do that in the other series that we've got going on. Jamal Lewis now. He's done well against Mora. Send Maximum. Oh, that's good footwork. I'm glad we weren't closer to him. That would have been a penalty. And Isak's shot saved by Lloris. All just before the half would bring them right back into the game. So if we can avoid that, that would be fantastic. Trippier out to Saint Maximum. Oh, my God. Great save, Lloris. How did he squeeze that through? Isak off the line from Emerson Royale. And they're going to have another crack, but it's Dan Burn. Dan Burn does not score them. Let's be honest. It's Dan Burn. Here we go. Send Maximum. Good luck catching him. Oh, I thought just bring him down. There's no way you catch him. And Alan Send Maximum will make it 2-1. Game on. It was the danger man. I genuinely thought I'd slid in perfectly. Even if we'd have taken a yellow card there, I would have been happy to take it. It wasn't good enough. And now we find ourselves in a bit of a tricky position. Oh, Basuma wins that. Richarlison now. Great play between him and Yves Basuma. Basuma wins it. Basuma gets the opportunity to maybe kill the game off and puts it beyond the post. Some of the lads are running on empty out there, so we're going to make some substitutions. It's fresh legs. That's all it is. I would be happy to keep the players out there that we've got. They need to kick it up a notch now, though. Newcastle are right back in this match, and I do not want to drop points. 3 points here would be huge. We're just trying to keep climbing the table. I think Champions League football would be the aim again. Repeat Champions League football. And then hopefully, over time, we can improve upon that. What a save. Don't let them get the ball back across. We're going to get away with it. I think he was actually offside. Trying to kill now. Poor footwork from him. We're still 50-50 on whether he has a future at this club. If we're going to be a Champions League team, it's not filling me with confidence as a Champions League player, as Miguel Almiron will make it 2-2. It felt like it was coming. Not a good second half from this Tottenham team. Just hasn't been. Just haven't been at the races in the second half. Lucas Moura wants it ahead to Richarlison. Oh, he's going to do it again. I can't believe it. He's going to go and do it again. It's 3-2 Tottenham. Imagine if this was on 5 minutes. Like, honestly, lads. I think drop it to 4 minutes. You're doing career mode, drop it to 4 minutes. No need for the 5. But Richarlison's at it again. I've got to put someone on the thumbnail that's not him as well, which is the most painful thing. Great ball out to Lucas Moura. Richarlison makes the run. It's over the shoulder, I think, of Dan Burn. Just what a hit. Just what a hit. I mean, that is a beautiful finish from Richarlison. This man can't miss at the moment. Willock. We can't give this away now. Willock. Oh, my God. I can't believe how poor that is defending. They've let Willock out-muscle them. The ex-Arsenal man will give them a point. From the joys of Richarlison to the horrendous strength of, I don't know who it was. Was it Eric Dyer? I think it might have been Langley. Should be able to see here. We can't. Who is that? It's Tanganga. Comes into Willock. And, yeah, I mean, you just can't get out strength there. You just cannot. And then we just let him run through. We just let him run all the way through. Langley never comes to help. It's a great finish. From the brink of 3, back down to 1. And that'll only be a point. And defense this season is definitely letting us down. 3-3 here against Newcastle. We've had ridiculous goal-scoring games in this episode. Let's not lie about that one. It is definitely goals galore at this moment in time. We've got to be better. We have to be better on the defensive end. I can't complain about what's going on as we're moving the ball forward. We're performing. But defensively, this team at the moment is not doing it. To give away a lead like that right at the end as well. Where's that put us in the table? We can't look at the standings at the moment, but we are 7th. 7th for me isn't good enough. 4th is where we want to be. We're not far off 4th. We're a point off 4th, but we had 3 points. We would be 4th. It's not bad seeing Leeds there. I'm not going to lie, but I might talk about the simulation at some stage. It's very early doors. 9 games played for the majority of teams. But the fact that Everton are 3rd is ridiculous. Leeds being 4th as well is. But the fact that, you know, Liverpool have lost 3 times is a little bit funky. I don't know. The table just reads very strange. And the fact that Arsenal, although we are Spurs in this, so seeing Arsenal so far down is pretty good, have lost 4 times and only won twice is a bit weird as well. Blackburn in the cup then. This is going to be a quick sim. Hopefully a decent result for us against Blackburn. I've gone with Scarlett up top. So we are weaker and we lose it 2-1. We're out of the cup. Some with a goal for us, but Berriton Diaz giving them the winner after we were dominant. Quick Sims not going in my favour at the moment. Sims in general are just so iffy, but they're definitely not going my way. We will be knocked out of the Carabao Cup. That was a tournament that I did realistically see the opportunity of taking something from, but obviously not. And a big email that we kind of wanted, but now I don't know if I do want because of how well Richarlison's playing. Is Harry Kane is returning. He will still be out for a little bit. He won't instantly be back, but he's returning to the team. See how the boys get on against Southampton now then in this quick sim. Hopefully a better result than the Blackburn game. And what are the simulations? That was by far the strongest starting 11 I could put out. We dominated the game, and this was a problem for us last time round. Sims were just an issue. I'd love to know what determined that Southampton win this one 3-1. I know it does happen from time to time, but I think this is why we're going to play, instead of the quick sims, I think that is why we're going to do the moments. That was not the result we wanted, obviously, but I think that's why we're going to play the attacking moment. At least we can have some input on what's going to happen instead of what just happened there. But that is going to be it for this episode. Big one next time, Man City. Oh, I'm looking forward to playing that one. And Everton as well, because, I mean, they're playing that well. We should probably play that game. But as I said, let me know down below, but the sims are being a bit funky at the minute. I'm not going to lie. Every time I've quick simmed, I've lost. I've genuinely, this is genuine, because I've quick simmed on the Ajax career mode now as well, which should be up before this, hopefully. If not, I've just spoiled that. But I've quick simmed on that career mode as well, and I've lost every single quick sim I've done. Calendar sim I've been fine, but every single quick sim I've done, I've lost it. So I don't know what it is. Let me know if you're having the same issue, but I think at this point we're either going to calendar sim or we are going to play the attacking moments, at least, will be the bare minimum when it comes to these games now instead of quick simming them, because it's just not working for us. It's just not working out. That's going to be it for this one. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for the love you've shown on this series. I kind of knew Tottenham would bang for me anyway because it banged last year, but I really do appreciate it. If you're new around here, though, and you haven't already, smash subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. There's loads of FIFA content to come because we are very much at the start of it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.